everyone, and welcome to Hey everybody, welcome to a brand new video. So today I'm going to show you my Nissan Patrol that I've actually shown before in previous videos. If you haven't seen, go check it out. There's two videos I have four-wheel driving with the boys, so definitely go check that out. But yeah, I'm going to show you around my my Patrol before I have some news about it. Actually, I'm going to be doing something because this engine's starting to go. This engine is starting to go. I've had this car for over a year, and I do have a slight issue with it. So if you watch the video clips I'm about to put on, you'll see that she blows a bit of white smoke. She does overheat. Only when you're on the freeway, doing probably about after 20 minutes of driving, it starts to creep up in temp. So it has a suspected head gasket or a suspected cracked head. So I've had this car, like I said, a year, and we have pulled the entire engine apart and we've done the head gasket. It's got metal head gasket, all that stuff. It's running 12-pounder boost, brand new turbo. So yeah, I've been driving on this for about probably six months now with this setup. It's been great. But I was towing this XR Falcon, and I wasn't even towing the Falcon, I was towing the tandem to go get the Falcon. And as I was towing the tandem, this thing decided to overheat about 7 times. Just as soon as you get to like any sort of gradient going uphill, as soon as it starts to climb, even the slightest, the temperature would just skyrocket. So yeah, so we've had this engine set up for 6 months, but before that we had pretty much the same setup, but we had 2 broken glow plugs when I brought the car. So I've had the car for a year, had 2 broken glow plugs. It struggled on starts, cold starts, it wanted to bloody carry on, and bloody it just sometimes it would run the battery dead trying to start it, because it was cylinder 2 and 5 that was missing the glow. So it was actually missing a complete cycle. So if it didn't want to start on those other 4 cylinders, it would not want to run. And it's sometimes you had to put a hairdryer in the intake and just warm it up. But hot start, it was fine. It actually used to stuff up on hot start as well. But what I did was actually put a little advance plate on the diesel pump, which bumps up the timing spring and gives it a little bit more fuel for starting up so it doesn't run dry. So yeah, basic things on the car is it has a 2-inch lift. You can see the springs and shocks there. It's got Ultima shocks, and I don't even know what springs they are. 2-inch all round. It's got 3-inch in the back, sorry, because it has core spaces. It looks lowered because I'm sort of half on my driveway, but it's a bit more jacked up in the rear. Yeah, running 12-pounder boost with the RD28. It's got a Safari snorkel, stock alloy bull bar with 9-inch, I think they're just like eBay spotties. BF Goodrich 33s or 32.8s on Sunragers. I don't know the offsets and specs and stuff of those. Missing a flare, but I have 2 inside thanks to my good mate Dylan. Around the back we have a full 3-inch mild steel exhaust that goes all the way. It's all turbo back exhaust. It sounds amazing. Obviously you'll hear that in a minute. And not too much. We have just a 33 spare muddy. Got a wind deflector and window visors, and that's about it for the back of this thing. It's pretty basic rig. Interior wise, we just have, it's a DX, so we have pretty POV pack. We've got no center console, we got no switches, no mirror switches, all manual, everything. Kind of keeps the car light, which I like it, and less electrical things to go wrong. Now we have a turbo timer, which I've never used, but it does work. Also, we have an Oricom CB radio, and that came with a Uniden aerial, which is up front. And this has been great. Sort of compacted it under the head unit pocket, so it looks quite good. I'm pretty happy with it. And all the 4-wheel driving we've done, it's never wanted to come out. Didn't even screw it in, it's just sort of like jammed in there. So down here we have our boost gauge on the left and our EGT temperature, which is exhaust gas temp, on the right. Don't know why they're there. It's in a shit spot. I can't see shit. So I'm going to eventually move them up to here once we do this engine swap. So I guess we should talk about the engine swap. Alright, I was going to talk to you about the engine swap, but I'll show you some clips of this thing running. This will probably be the last time we get some clips of it with this engine, because yeah, I can drive it around town, that's fine, but she's on her way out, so she's going to be going, and something cool is going to be going in there. So I'll leave you some clips, some sound clips. We'll do a startup, we'll drive around, show you exhaust, and we'll do intake noise. I'll turn the snorkel around, which I've already done, and so you can just hear that induction sound. It's actually probably one of the best diesel sounding engines, in my opinion. I reckon it's one of the most best sounding. It's pretty much an RB30 with a diesel pump. That's it. It's amazing. So yeah, we'll get to the clips and be back with you in a minute. I bet that sounds pretty good, huh? Fuck. So now you've seen how it sounds and how much I'm gonna miss the sound of this thing. It could cost me like another $600 to put another 2.8 litre diesel in it. And at the same time, I'd do it. These are notorious for being so fucking slow. Like, they are so slow. Like, if I'm in traffic and I'm pulling out of traffic and I see a gap in traffic, I need to make sure I'm going to make it, because trying to haul 3 tonne of vehicle with a 2.8 litre 6-cylinder that is underpowered, it's not made for this car. It's made for a freaking road family sedan car, like a Laurel or whatever they came in. I think they came in Sephiros as well. But yeah, they're not really made to haul a 3-tonne vehicle. And as soon as I start towing with this thing, like I towed the RX-7 home fine, but as soon as I towed with this thing, it just decided to kaput on me. Yeah. But yeah, so talking about the engine swap, what are we going to do? We've got a few options. We've got LS, we've got Barra, TB swap, TD swap. TD, not a big fan of. Love the engines, great engines. If I did TD swap it, I'd keep it completely stock. A little bit overpriced. But yeah, you've always wanted to know what I'm going to be doing, and I'm going with the LS1 conversion. So I'm going to be doing LS1 full conversion with the, I think, Marks adapter kit. And a few companies make different pieces, different bits and pieces. I've got a few mates that have done the conversion, a few mates that are doing it right now. Yeah, I've heard mixed things about what to use, and apparently they're very straightforward conversions. So that's what I'm happy about. Very straightforward. So I think I've got to do a couple of things with the engine mounts, because I think a lot of people will correct me on this, but RD28 mounts a bit different to the TD and the TB 45, 42 mounts. So I might have to cut the mounts, and then I think they got the weld-on brackets and stuff, so it should all go up. I've got to put a TB 42 gearbox in it with the drive shaft snout that bolts on. I've got to change the pinion flange on the diff for the tail shaft. I think that's all I've got to change running gear wise. But yeah, so I'm going to pick up an LS for it, which I'll get very soon, and then I'm going to start buying parts on the side. You're probably all wondering, when am I going to get this done? So I'm going to start very soon. I'm not going to pull the car apart until I have most of the conversion. I'm just trying to get that done as much as I can, so I don't, you know, start another build while I'm halfway through another one. So yeah, this will be very soon on the channel. But yeah, so we're going to be going out with all the boys, doing four-wheel driving stuff as normal. Not with this, because it will not fucking make it. But we're going to be going out with all the boys, doing four-wheel driving stuff. But yeah, so the four-wheel drive content won't stop. We'll still be doing heaps. We've got winter season coming up after all this quarantine shit's over. So once that's happening, we're getting all the boys out. We're going to get some crazy four-wheel drives, and we're just going to go smash the hill. So it should be so fun, and I'm so freaking happy to get back out there, and I'm looking forward to it. Can't even English properly. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video, this quick little video I made on the on my daily driver, I'd say. So yeah, it's sad that she's fallen apart, but it's also good that we get to, you know, make a new beast out of her. I've always wanted to have an LS. I've always wanted to have an SS Commodore, and I didn't really want to get one because it's going to be pretty much the same as what I own, and it's all going to be the same thing, and I want to have an SS that goes absolutely anywhere. So that's what I want to do. Like I said, hope you enjoyed this last video with our beloved 2.8, or I think it's the last video, depending on what we do with it. There's a few channels out there with LS conversion, but I'm going to try and do it as in-depth as possible and help everybody out if they want to do a conversion and motivate you, and we'll do like a build breakdown, cost, all that stuff. So if you can give this video a like and subscribe to the channel, that would mean a lot. And if you could comment your opinion and stuff, that would mean the world to me. So I hope everyone takes care in quarantine, and we'll see you next time. See ya.